Good afternoon. Let's use for a thought in this video. I have the right to be offended. I have the right to be offended. I have the right not to like something. I have the right to not be feeling something. And you can't dictate my responses, my reactions, or how I'm feeling about something. And if something you did or said feels offensive to me, then I have a right to those feelings, and vice versa. If something that I did offended you, you have the right to feel a certain way. I may not have meant it a certain way. You may not have meant it a certain way. But a lot of times when we offend, we mean it. We passively, aggressively mean it. But who are we to dictate how someone else feels? Who are we to shame someone for their feelings? And why are we or certain people always feel that we're the authority on whether someone can be offended or not? If you don't like the fact that people are offended, then maybe you should stop being offensive. Maybe you should examine your offensive behavior towards people. Well, I just say what's on my mind. Well, I'm just an honest person. Well, if you're that kind of person, then you have to be willing to deal with the backlash and responses to your actions and to your words. You feel that you have the right to say whatever you want to say, to be as offensive as you want, to give as much unsolicited advice as you want, but people don't have the right to respond the way they want to respond. And this is common in a lot of churches and in a lot of spiritual circles. And so if you have the right to express your honest feelings, then I have the right to take it however I choose to take it. And if I want to be offended, it's my right to be offended. Especially if we're grown. Now, I'm of the new school, and I feel that children and young people even have the right to their own feelings, and we shouldn't validate or invalidate their feelings. But if you can run your mouth, and if you can do what you want to do, say what you want to say, how come I can't feel how I want to feel about it? So now, granted, you have the right to say what you're going to say, but I have the right to respond. So if you don't like my response, don't talk to me and just don't approach me. We'll agree to disagree, and we'll avoid one another.